Make sure and always use a OSHA approved blowgun. Okay.
That's loud.
Just feeling all that. Feels good. All right, we're gonna go set the head on now. Head's on. Okay, you ready to put some bolts in, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna dip them in oil and you're gonna run them in with the speed wrench.
Okay.
Now, we want to use some oil on it because most of the force of putting the bolt in is overcoming the friction of the threads. So we want to make sure that we have properly lubricated threads. And normally we would use an ARP moly paste here. This one is just the stock head bolts, nothing special. We're just going to put some fresh clean oil to put it together with. That 70% overcoming the threads is actually from ARP themselves. They're the ones that came up with that measurement, figuring out that it takes 70% just overcoming the friction in the threads. It's important to do this step manually and not with a pneumatic or battery powered impact. The oil seals off the threads sort of kind of that if you run it in real fast, it can hydraulic the hole and it can break the block running them in with an electric impact or a pneumatic impact. I don't know, we gotta look it up, which is what you should do. If it was our big block Chrysler stuff, I would go 30, 60, 90. And always start in the center, work your way out. Never want to start at the edge and go one way. You definitely never want to start at the edge and work your way inward. You always want to start at your center and work your way out. It's kind of a generic rule of thumb. You don't really need to know the torque spec on everything. You know the size of the bolt. You can look up the ASE torque spec for the size of bolt, whether it's Chevrolet, Ford, Mopar, doesn't matter. They got a generic torque spec for that size and thread pitch or bolt. And so if it was big block Chrysler, I'd go 30, 60, 90. We're going to look it up just so we're not misleading anybody of the audience that's watching this on how to put a Q25 slant 6 together, and we'll be right back with you. So we did a quick look up, and it said 50 foot-pounds. This is no joke. 50 foot-pounds starting from the center, working your way out. So they really kept it simple putting these together. I was not trying to go all the way to the click. Just get them snug. This torque wrench only goes to 50. So if you hear it click, you know it went all the way to 50 the first go around. Seeing how these are all used bolts, we're going to go to 60 with it instead of 50, just to get any last little bit of stretch out of them. This is going to go to 50 on all of them this time. I like to click it 3 times just to know. Starting from the center, working our way out in a clockwise pattern. That one's the one I clicked the last go around. And I'm grabbing the torque wrench. Bless you. Grabbing the torque wrench on the black handle. We don't want to grab the torque wrench anywhere else. It can make the torque reading off, grabbing it in the middle of the torque wrench. Okay, now we're going to roll up 10 on it. Go to 60. We're using a 6-point socket for this. You'll notice the slant 6 is painted orange. I don't know that they ever had an orange slant 6. We had big block orange left over, so this one got painted big block Chrysler orange. Street Hemi, I think, is actually what it's called, but that's what this one is. So our head is on.